Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the IndIGo Rabbit Cafe Card pull. Today is Wednesday, March 19th of 2025. I'm excited to be on here today with you. We are asking the questions. We're doing a two-part question. What cycles are getting ready to end for you or closing, and what blessings are coming in for you. That will be part two. We are doing this, I was inspired by the spring equinox, where I kind of just got that impression where something closes and then something new begins, so that fresh energy. So I thought that would be our card pull for today. So we'll do groups 1, 2, or 3. Choose as many as you're drawn to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can choose multiple groups if you want. I will do the Zodiac as well, and I will show you, I put little trinkets to go with each group, so to help you decide. So group 1 is being represented by this little bird. It's like a little vintage bird. And then we have group 2, which is a rose quartz heart. And then I have group 3 being represented by a shell. And the Zodiacs, if you'd like to hear those, and I will post in the comment section the times too, so you can skip on through. But if you want Zodiac or additional confirmation, we have Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, or Leo for group 1. For group 2, we have Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra. And for group 3, we have Capricorn. Nope, that's Aries. That's Capricorn, Virgo, and Aquarius. Alrighty. So we will begin our card read for today. And the time is 2:11. So group 1, if you chose your Zodiac, you were the little bird, by the way. If you chose your Zodiac, again, that was Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, or Leo, and you were the little bird. And your reading for today, what cycle is closing out for you? Here, I'll... All right, so we have what cycle is closing out for group 1. The first card is Magic, Glastonbury, Britain, and you have it what looks to be like the cup of life, or somebody's on the quest to find the cup of life. Then your second card, you have the Dragonfly Spirit, you have change, and your final card, your commitment is being tested, right? So I feel like this cycle, it's almost as if like I'm getting that impression like maybe I should give up on something, right? And you're questioning that, right? Is this something that I should continue to pursue? And I love this ending card where this cycle is really saying like your commitment is being tested. If you had made the commitment to follow through with something and you saw so much potential in it, right? And so like the tough times come and you're like, oh, maybe it's easier to give up, right? Than to push through. So that's where it's being tested. And what you don't understand is just around the corner, or just like even in the story of the dragonfly, just like you're getting ready to spread your wings and fly, right? It's right there. So that's the cycle that is ending for you, right? Is that you're going to continue to pursue, right? I'm going to push through that. I'm not going to give up, right? Maybe in the past I gave up. Maybe I stopped looking for, this I look at the cup of life, like that meaning, whatever is meaningful for you, right? I'm really feeling like that. That's obviously a lot of different things up on here. It's literally like right there, right? So that cycle's ending where the cycle's ending where, where you almost are there to get it, but you miss it. Like that cycle's ending. Because I really feel in the end here, like there's like this, you get it. You finally make it through. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to word it. I see it and I feel it a certain way. And I'm trying to communicate that to you, that I feel like this time I feel success, right? So that cycle's ending of the, that piece of, I'm not going to continue to pursue, right? Okay, so what blessings are coming in now for you, group 2? You get the Howlet, you are the foundation. You got the Cave, the Sanctuary. And you have the Yield, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. That seems like a really powerful card. And my nose is itchy. That's funny. I notice my nose gets itchy on here. Okay, so what blessings are coming in for you? Here again, here's another cup, and it's just overflowing, and it's overflowing with this honey, and it's rooted, right? And it's just wrapped around this stone, right? This tree that's just kind of like wrapped around the stone. And so you are the foundation. You're rooted and you're grounded, and your cup just pours over. There's lots of blessings here. The cave and the sanctuary, and okay, what is this blessing? This blessing is like, it almost feels like of I could say vacation, like that, but like sanctuary, like place of rest. I almost feel like this is my place of rest, where that you're creating that space for you. When I need time away, when my cup, as your cup overflows, right, you think about that, that can generate a lot of, that could even generate anxieties in that way too, right? So it's almost like I need this blessing, is that understanding that you need that space too, that personal space, and that you find that, right? That you're making time for that. I see fire over here in the corner, and this person's very like, and he's doing the writing, the drawing on the wall, right? He's telling his story, but he's, I almost get like that in trance, where I'm, that creative piece that, it's very neat. For others to see, for, like kind of like leaving your mark, right? That's really neat. The other blessing, or along with this, right, this yield, the sureness of the soil, the unseen help, the support, the community, and you get this person that's just kind of like in their like fetal position, right? And I almost want to say it's like a seed position. It's a new position. You're getting ready to grow, and there's all these beautiful roses, and you have the support and love from the elders, from your peers, from everyone around you. I really feel it. You even have it from like people are hearing your name and they're like, oh yeah, this person, they're really cool, they're a cool cat, and they're sending their blessings. And you have, this is also spiritual. I'm feeling it's very spiritual, people looking over you, ancestors. The crown chakra on this ancestor, this person looking over you, is really lighting up right now too. And there's really like this connection, and this card feels very loving, and this almost could be someone in angel form too, because I'm now seeing like wings on this person, it's just really there and with you, and you feel that support. And what a blessing that is to see them in that light, to know, right? We lose people in it, and we're filled with grief. And, as we heal from that, we can come to understand that their energy is just around us everywhere now. And you almost find healing in that. And I'm really getting that impression, that connection. and it feels good. So you're supported along your way to take the time that you need. That's the blessing to being creative, or really see the creative piece, and staying rooted and grounded too, right? Your cup is going to overflow. Very cool, group one. So that is your reading for today. If you have any questions about that, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and we will close that off. The time is 10:30, and we will begin with group two. All right, group two. This is for the Rose Quartz Heart, and if you wanted to go by Zodiac, that was for Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra. And what cycle is closing for you? You get the Trust. You get the Forest Temple, Enlightenment. You have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. That's cool, right? This is a cycle that's ending. I love that, right? And in the beginning, we have here this trust card in the voyage, and they're in, somewhat choppy waters. I've seen them a little choppier, but it's still a struggle, right? And they're kind of like on this voyage to find new land, and so it can, not knowing if it's actually there or not, but just trusting your intuition can sometimes, or most definitely, cause some anxiety, right? So this cycle is ending for you as you're beginning to trust now. You're beginning to see that life can be good, right? That maybe you don't always have to have control of things, right? And I say that because I see this Enlightenment card next to this card, and so that makes me believe like that cycle is kind of ending for you, where you were not hopeful, right? The full moon in Capricorn, which wouldn't be until, it'd be 6 months from July-ish, maybe. I don't know. We'd have to look it up, but that might have some significance. But that, let's see. 2 in this Forest Temple Enlightenment card too, like the heart chakra is really lit up, right? And you get the sun energy here, which is really spectacular, which is about vitality and stuff. So it's almost like, you've gone through some rough period, and you're beginning to find that peace that you can kind of make it through just about anything, and you're tapping into that, and the cycle is ending for you. So very cool. Let's see, on the flip side, what blessings are coming in for you. You got the clear quartz. The only thing, you got fairies, earth magic. You got, oh, look at this, the sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, play. That's that Forest Temple energy I was telling you about up here in the cycle. So I really feel like that is a second confirmation to that you're really feeling that. That enlightenment piece, right? If I just fully rely and trust, right? I'm really getting that. I seen this clear quartz and I thought it was really cool, and clear quartz really kind of magnifies energies, right? And it can also be a healing stone as well, followed by this earth magic and fairies. And so there's it's neat, right? So like this fairy earth magic, what is the blessing? Because like it relates to me in a different way, but I want to be able to interpret it for you. So, but fairies, make me think of healing and creativity and things of that nature. And I just feel like the blessing that's coming in for you is perhaps you're starting to tap into more of those energies. Like that's the clear quartz. It's emphasizing it, right? I don't know about you, but as of recently, I'm really starting to feel like a flow of like creative juice that's kind of like coming into my life, and it's very interesting. I'm also Scorpio, so this kind of resonates with me as well. So I have this flow of energy that's kind of coming in, and it's, you know, I have like pictures I'm ready to paint and things of that nature that I need to get to, right? But really I'm feeling that flow of that energy, and it's really fun. And it is full of that sun energy, that vitality, that pure enjoyment. And there is this want and need to play, right? And you think of fairies too, they're very playful. And I'm actually getting ready to start working on a fairy garden. So that's neat. That's how it's really resonating to me. And so maybe too with you, your blessings is getting outside, doing that earth magic, planting those flowers. What a blessing, right? Some people really get into that, and it does bring so much joy. It's just making me happy. I love the clear quartz, because it's just like there's like this pureness about the stone as well. And people over here, like this lit up energy that's just dancing around. There's a couple of people, and they're kind of like just dancing and swaying. And it's definitely a brighter energy compared to the tough cycle kind of ends, you know. And there is sun poking through on several of these cards. So it's just like, you know, it's like this new awakening, this feeling of newness. Very cool, very cool. That is your reading, group 2. It is 1644. We will close that out. I'll post the cards too so you can see them. Maybe you have different interpretations, right? So it's all about using your own intuition. You know, what does this mean for you? How does this feel? You know, fairies to me, you know, represented, you know, maybe the fairy garden, or they're just, you know, I'm into that stuff anyway. They're fascinating and playful, just their energy in general. But maybe fairies mean something completely different, you know. And so it resonates with you different. So I will post those cards. It can be a lot of fun. All right, so this is, we'll cut the cord there. This is for group 3. It is 1726. We got the shell, and that was for Aries, Aquarius, that was Capricorn, and Virgo. All right. And so what cycle is closing for you? You got, I think we had this one on here last week or the week before. You got the patience. Ooh, transcending. Look, oof, trippy. It's the Pegasus. And you have meditate and contemplate. All right, so group 3, you are being called to meditate. If you didn't see that, and this is really neat. Okay, so how do I look at this if this is a cycle getting ready to close? Because, so I have meditate and contemplate. I have a Buddha sitting under a tree that's meditating, and I have a Pegasus that's transcending. So there's something about the cycle about going within, right? I'm seeing to go within, and then there's a realization because that's where the transcending comes in, where your mind is just kind of like open. So here's the cycle. The cycle is finding that within time, right? To really sit and think with your thoughts. And what a great time too as we transition into spring, right? To kind of, if you have the time, this could really help you move along. And I feel as though this is going to be super beneficial to you. So finding that peace, that sitting where you just kind of get quiet with yourself and really let your thoughts kind of just, you know, and surrender to it. And there's like this opening, right? There's like this flow of just kind of information that just kind of comes in. When we can clear our minds, we make room for the stuff to flow in. There's also this, I'm really seeing too, like, you know, some of you are being called to kind of like sit. I see somebody sitting and journaling at, you know, at a tree, you know, just journaling their thoughts and stuff and contemplating about things and where they want to go and stuff like that. And that this is going to allow or help you move forward. And there's that, I love it. I'm looking at this Pegasus, and this person is just leaning on this horse, right? And this horse is taking flight, and there's so much trust, and they're able to just relax into it, and it's neat, right? All right, let's look at, oh my goodness, so you have 28 here and you have 28 there. So you have 28 twice, 28, 28. So if that means anything to you. Let's look at your blessings. New moon in Pisces already happened for us. I believe that one was the one that just, no. We just went through Pisces season, but we had the new moon in Pisces. All right. So what are your blessings coming in group 3? And we have Chris Cola. What do you need? That's cool, because it's kind of like, tell me what you need and you got it. You got, look, here's Vision Quest. You're really being called group 3. If you chose this to do some meditation, like I almost feel like there's a message that you're gonna get. Yeah, come to me. Attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires. I love this. So it's like when you see this what do you need card, and you got the come to me, and then in the middle of it you have that meditation piece of it. And it's so neat because, listen, like, you know, you can you can put everything aside, and even if you just sit, if you didn't want to call it meditation, I guess, and you just wanted to sit and close your eyes and just kind of, you know, focus on your breath and just, you know, get real still. And when, you know, a thought comes across your mind that just doesn't kind of, I guess, say belong there, observe it and let it go, and then remind yourself that you're in meditation, right? And it's a practice over time. You don't just sit and become, you know, a master at meditation your first try. It's over and over again. But, and if you're a meditator, you know that. If you're a meditator and you know that, you're being called to meditate hardcore here. There's some messages that want to come through. If you're not a meditator and you've been reluctant or shy to, you're really being called to do that. And maybe that you might discover some things in it that are really eye-opening to you. And it just allows for ideas to flow in, you know, and which you then can in turn use however you like in whatever field you're in, however you choose to in your life. It doesn't have to just be spiritual, right? You might be, you know, a bank manager or something, you know, who knows, and you have like, you know, some things that you need to decide, so you can just sit and kind of meditate on, you know, what's going on, and see what information kind of flows through for you that's going to help you with your people in managing them. Very cool. Let's see. I love the what do you need, because I almost feel like this blessing that's coming in too is like really something that you're manifesting, and basically like it's just going to be easy, right? It almost feels really easy. I feel as though that there was probably a lot in it and behind it, but it's just going to feel easy all of a sudden. Let's see. I love this too. This person is complete surrender. And there's hummingbirds. I see 2 hummingbirds up above, and hummingbirds are like joy and healing and stuff. Very neat. There's some balance here too, which is neat because of the spring equinox that is coming in. There's going to be the balance of night and day. So this is kind of flowing in here as well. And there is this surrender piece to it. And this, I know, like Cleopatra, right? She liked to wear this stone, if I got it right. And you know, it was that, like, it's almost like that energy, the very strong goddess energy, like very neat. Group three, you are being called to go within and touch base with your higher self, and whether it be meditation and prayer or whatnot, there are messages flowing in for you that are life-changing. Woohoo! Very cool. It is 25:33. I will end that right there. I just want to thank you so much for being on here and coming to see my videos every week. I'm really not sure what I want to do or where I want to go with this. I'm still really trying to decide. But with that said, again, I'm super excited that you're here. And I hope you have a great week. Much peace, love, and light. Bye.